Ooh.
Good evening. Welcome to our annual winter concert here at Collin Middle School. A couple housekeeping things before we get started. First, I hope everyone likes our new setup. We're not all crammed on that side anymore. You're welcome. It took me 3 years, but I finally figured it out. Our concert is being professionally recorded tonight by Tri-State Productions. Most of you that have been around here for a while are very familiar with them. They are in the back where the big sign says, "Our order recordings here." This is the beginning 6th grade band. I say this every year. This is where you all have to close your ears because I say it every year. But really, the 6th grade band this year is probably one of the strongest 6th grades I've ever had. It's a group. Usually I get boos, but that's okay. Thanks, guys. Merry Christmas to you, too. This group, what I like about this group is they're just overall, I have to say, this is the first time that I've never, ever, in a beginning group, had any discipline problems out of any of them. And with this many kids, it really is amazing. And they work really hard. They work really hard. They're very attentive. The other cool thing about them is whenever we do anything in class, they come back the next class time and it's done. We can go on. So our learning curve is really, really high and we're able to move really quick. The first song we're going to perform from you, if you've ever seen the movie Beetlejuice, this is called Banana Boat Song. This is 6th grade band. Next, we're going to play for you a piece based off of Gregorian chant, which is the original music of our world several hundred years ago. This is called Chant for Band. oboes, clarinets, and saxophones. This is always a piece that I program because this is a very good teaching piece. It teaches them a lot of eighth notes, how to really stay in time, and it's really difficult for them, but these guys handle it very well. This is First Christmas Overture. For us, 7th and 8th graders, you gotta help. Do you remember what it is? Ho, 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 off we go into the snow. You remember it. Okay, you all have to help us yell on this. Once you hear these guys do it, then we're gonna do it 4 or 5 times in this, and you can help us yell. The words are ho, 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 off we go into the snow. This is Jingle Bells.
are, Christmas 2007. Looks like Andrew left a note for Santa again. Let's see. Dear Santa Claus, I want an electric guitar. Allison wants knitting stuff and scrapbooking stuff from Andrew and Allison. And Santa wrote a note back. So hopefully they were very good. And he ate his milk and cookies. So let's see what we got over here.
I think the rest of this is candy.
An unlit tree. That's very exciting.
Oh.
And
Christmas is ruined.
your Christmas is ruined.
Turn it on.
There's the switch back there.
Andrew woke us all up at 5:15 this morning.
As promised.
And he said he has been awake since 4 o'clock.
No, Brad.
The wall, but
Now we'll have Carol.
Want that off of her face before she gets up, goes down here.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning. I have socks and I'm not
I want
afraid
it all
to use
off
them,
your
kids.
face.
then I had to.
I found
So-
chocolate.
I want it all.
What time did
off
you get
your
up this
face.
morning?
4 o'clock this morning. I had to go pee and I tripped over my bag last
Get it
night and it was
Go up and get it off.
Hold it, I want to take a still picture there.
Well, she's not. I'm not taking stills like that.
Alrighty. To be continued.
This will make a beautiful Christmas.
Alright, take 2. We're gonna edit all that other stuff out.
This is going to be a
And
nice we are.
this is a real
For
Christmas.
next year.
Happy
Shut up.
All right.
Say,
Alrighty, release the hounds.
I got
Should Murphy be coming down to?
That's just how he described it. Oh my gosh.
You know what?
It's almost like you'd seen it.
It's almost
Like he snuck down
I
at 4 o'clock in the
swear
morning.
he's been down here at 4 o'clock in the morning because he asked me, did I get a guitar from Santa? And I said no, and he just knew he did. So he snuck. Andrew, God's listening. Did you sneak?
No.
Don't mind Andrew.
Say
no.
What do you think, Allison?
Special.
Dude, that is a sweet guitar, man. I'm jealous.
Look at that.
let's see.
He
Andrew,
has no
turn
clue
around.
how to
let me
play
But
it. I think the strap needs to be strapped up.
it's heavy.
It's heavy.
It hurts his back already.
Cuts by its
Now, I was looking at this, and I think it's a special one where you can put one of those chips in it.
Actually,
Okay, let's hear a tune.
Andrew, actually there is a method to play that.
Let's hear it.
Here's a master. And he's actually learned this without any lessons. This is fantastic.
He's a natural.
Even the tongue out. Tongue in.
I realize the marriage is all about when you hate the bush out. Oh my god, that's on video. Oh god. Edit that, Eric.
That's not doing anything.
Do you have...
Woo! Rock on.
Also to listen with an open mind, because later this afternoon, you will all have a very important decision to make as you cast your ballot and vote for who you want to be the next president of the United States. I'd like to start by introducing former Governor Mike Huckabee.
Hello, I'm Mike Huckabee, and I want to be your next president. I was formerly the governor of Arkansas. Now I want to be your president because I want America to truly be the best country in the world. I believe I have good plans on the war, and I immigration, as well as other issues. I believe I can be president. In 2005, I was selected as one of the best governors in the U.S. I also provided 70,000 Arkansas children with health care. When I left Arkansas, the state had a surplus of $850 million. Now I want to do the same, hard work for the entire United States. Let me tell you something. The real genius of America is not in its government, it is in its people. It is not that you elect one person who has all the answers. You elect the person who knows he doesn't have all the answers, but who will look to collect the genius of the American people and turn people loose to find solutions. And it's always been when America is at its strength. This is a really remarkable place, and we should embrace it, love it, protect it, preserve it, and make sure we pass it on to the next generation. We have the same hopes, aspirations, and the same confidence. But this country is going to give us even greater opportunities to do great things. And I look for the genius in all of you. If you elect me for your president, I will work to solve the issues of America. That's not only why I want to be your president, but also why I should be your president. So if you came here thinking Obama, Clinton, or McCain, I hope you're now thinking Huckabee. Vote Huckabee.
Thank you so much, Governor Huckabee. Next, I'd like to turn the microphone over to Senator John McCain.
I select as the best candidate for president for many reasons. I have a remarkable record of leadership and experience. I attended the U.S. Naval Academy and served in the Navy for several years. I was a prisoner of war for 5.5 years during the Vietnam War. Although I was tortured, I've never lived a single day in good times or in bad that I haven't thanked God for the privilege of being an American. I served as a representative and also served in the Senate. I believe that education should be worthy of the promise we make to our children and ourselves. I believe that everyone should have the opportunity for a high-quality education. I believe that parents should be able to choose schools that will give their children the best education possible. I also think that a greater military commitment is needed to finish the war in Iraq to get rid of terrorism. More troops are necessary to rebuild Iraq to make a more stable country. I believe that healthcare should be affordable but not free. I also believe that families should be in control of their healthcare dollars. The healthcare system needs to be reformed to lower the cost for all Americans. I'm running for president because I owe America more than she has ever owed me. What's good for America is good enough for me. I've been an imperfect servant of my country in uniform, in office, and in war and peace. I'm running for president of the United States, a blessed country, a proud country, a hopeful country, the most powerful and prosperous country, the greatest force for good on earth. When I'm president, I intend to keep it so. When you vote today, vote for me, John.
Thank you, Senator McCain. And next up, we'll hear from Senator Barack Obama.
Hello, Stallion and Alameda families. My name is Barack Obama. I was born in Honolulu, Hawaii in 1961 to a white woman from Kansas and a black man from Kenya. 22 years later, I graduated from Columbia University in New York City. Afterwards, I moved to Chicago to help people in poor neighborhoods. In 1991, I earned a law degree from Harvard and became a civil rights lawyer. I was also a senator from Illinois in 1996, now currently a U.S. senator. My wife's name is Michelle, and I have 2 daughters. If I were to be your president, my number one goal would be to keep America safe. We must use our military wisely. I will also listen to the people and incorporate their points of view into government decisions. More than anything, America needs the ability to unite around a non-ideological effort to solve any problems we may face. In conclusion, I would like to say that I love this country, I love its people, and I want to be the next president of the United States. So vote Obama for a change we can believe in.
Thank you, Senator Obama. And lastly, we'll hear from Senator Hillary Clinton.
Hello, my name is Hillary Clinton, and I am here to speak to you about the presidential election. As most of you know, I am a Democrat.
I believe in such issues as ending the war in Iraq, making health care affordable, and strengthening the middle class. I'm 60 years old and I graduated from Yale Law School. I am most known for being a First Lady to Bill Clinton and for my current job as Senator of New York. My main priority is to start sending the troops home and putting Iraq in the hands of their people and United Nations representatives. I also would like to devote our resources to fight terrorism. Another big issue in this country is health care. In my plan, I want to make health care affordable for all and make it illegal not to have health care. In my plan, I would also like to make lower taxes for middle-class families and strengthen those families. Now that I have shared to you some information about myself and my plan, I hope you will consider voting for me because for more than a year, I've been listening to the voices of people across our country. The single mom who told me she works 2 jobs, neither provides health care for her kids. She just can't work any harder. The little girl who asked how I helped people without homes. Turns out her family was about to lose their own. The young man in a Marine Corps shirt who said he waited months for medical care. He said to me, "Take care of my buddies, and a lot of them are still over there. And then, will you please help take care of me?" Americans don't need more promises. They've heard plenty of speeches. They deserve solutions, and they deserve them now. America needs a president who's ready to lead, ready to stand up for what's right, even when it's hard. And after 7 long years of George W. Bush, we sure are ready for a president who will be a fighter, a doer, and a champion for the American people again. And I am here to tell you that I, Hillary Clinton, will be that president. Thank you.
Thank you to Senator Clinton, and thank you again to all the candidates who have done such a remarkable job so far. We'll now open it up to take some questions from the audience. For each question that is asked, all of the candidates will have an opportunity to respond. We'll go in random order. We'll start this question with Governor Huckabee.
We have been at war against Iraq for 5 years now, and almost 4,000 American soldiers have already died as a result. If elected president, how do you plan on handling the war?
It is devastating that 4,000 American soldiers have died, but I think if we leave now, we would regret it later. I have plans on how to end this war. When the Cold War ended, we cut back on our human intelligence, just as we cut back on our armed forces, and both have come back to haunt us. As president, I will beef up on our human intelligence capacity. I think we also need to make more neighboring friends. The key to sport is to spend more money. Right now, we spend about 3.9% of our GDP on defense, while we spent about 6% in 1986 under President Reagan. I believe we can return to that level without raising taxes. To win this war, I want to create a weapon of mass destruction. And no, I'm not talking about a bomb or something. I'm talking about teaching the kids of America to use their left and right side of their brain. I want our children to be so creative that they don't think outside of the box. They will think outside of a cardboard factory, and that will be a real weapon. That's going to be how we will end our war.
Thank you, Governor Huckabee. And now a response from Senator McCain.
I believe that we need to send more troops to Iraq. A greater military commitment is needed to make Iraq more stable. If we withdraw troops too quickly, the country will be left in a state of civil war, and it will give terrorist groups the opportunity to become more powerful.
Thank you, Senator McCain. I know the candidates appreciate the applause, and so do I, but if we can hold it now just till the end so that we can get through it in time and hear everybody's questions. Thank you. Now for Senator Obama.
When I am president, I will immediately begin withdrawing troops and have them all home in 16 months. I have voted against the war since the beginning, and I am not going to change my opinion.
It's okay. Go ahead. will hear from Senator Clinton on this issue.
If I am elected president, I will start withdrawing troops within the first 60 days in office, and I will put Iraq in the hands of their people and UN representatives.
Thank you, Senator Clinton. And our second question comes from Hunter Sutphin.
There are over 47 million Americans, including 9 million children, who don't have health coverage. What do you plan to do about this problem?
And we'll start by hearing from Senator McCain.
As president, I will be dedicated to getting the price of health care under control. Families should be in control of their health care dollars and more control of their care. Health care should be affordable to everyone.
Thank you. And now Senator Obama.
I want affordable, high-quality, universal health care for all. You will still have the choice whether or not you want health care, and small businesses will be able to provide health care as well.
Thank you. Applauses only, please. And now Senator Clinton.
As I said in my speech, I am going to make health care affordable for all and then make it illegal for people not to have health care, because I believe that every American should have insurance coverage so they get the health care they deserve.
Thank you. And lastly, Governor Huckabee.
I believe that health care doesn't need to be universal or mandatory. I believe we should lower the price of health care. Also that people who are poor to be able to get some of their money back for health care. We can do this by reforming medical liability, adopting electronic record keeping, making health insurance portable from one job to another, expanding health saving accounts to everyone, and making health insurance tax deductibles for individuals and family as it is for businesses. Those are all my ideas on health care.
Thank you. And our third question comes from Alex Kennedy.
We have over 700,000 homeless people in our country, many of whom who are veterans. How do you plan to help them and other poor people?
Thank you. Senator Obama.